It's only facts.
Yo, what's up? Only Facts Podcast, we here, man. Gang, gang, gang. Yo, what's up, fellas? Got my son Trey. Got my son Al. Got my son Ant.
What?
And so my fault.
What's my name, bro?
And so my fault. And
Thank
so
you, thank
you
you,
got
thank
that. Yo, what's good, guys? What's good, fellas? We in the studio.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first.
Yeah. And we got a YouTube video now. What's up, fellas? Hi, girlies. Yeah.
This is pretty interesting, brother.
This is dope, man. I fuck with it, man. Listen, man. We got a couple topics to get into today. Let's cut to it. It's been a while. It's been like, what, couple months? Well, we in season 2 now. Feel me? So, what's good, Al? Talk to us, man.
Season 2 is definitely amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right, it feels good to be here.
6 episodes for season 1. For season 2, we're going to do 10 episodes because we got the video now, so, feel me?
It feels good to be here, season 2.
Yeah, season 2, feel me? Yeah, we doing big things season 2. We moving up season 2, man. Hopefully we do better than season 1, but you know, it is what it is.
Right.
Yo.
Stay tuned if y'all interested in season 3.
Season 3 go crazy. Yo, for real. I don't even know what we gonna do for season 3.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Alright, boom. So, let's talk, y'all.
What's up, though, Al?
We
Run
all
it
be
down
around
for me.
Some real people, some terrible people.
Mhm.
Like, what to y'all will make somebody a good person? Like, what's...
Man, that's how we just starting it.
Damn, bro, we going straight bullets to the head. That's crazy.
What? Alright, so you saying what?
Yeah, like, what... Okay, like, what makes you stay away from somebody? You know what I mean?
What makes me stay away from
Yeah.
Drive.
Like red flags,
Yeah.
negativity.
Oh yeah, y'all
Drive.
start that off. 'Cause
Drive.
I mean, it's-
Drive and like I don't want to be around people that don't want to dream. So if you don't have a dream, I can't really fuck with you. I'm
What do you
sorry.
mean?
Like somebody who
Somebody
doesn't
that's
have
not
no
ambitious.
aspirations. Like you don't want to do nothing. I can't be
Okay.
around that because I want to do shit, and you're not gonna just piggyback off of what I'm doing. That's crazy.
Okay.
You feel me? So I feel like drive and aspirations. I feel like you gotta have those two. If you can have those two, I don't care about nothing else. Like your character is your character. You feel me? I'm accept you for you, but you gotta have those two. Like you have to as a friend. Like you got to. If you don't, then I can't fuck with you. Like I can't even.
I ain't gonna lie, you know how you said your character is your character?
Mhm. Yeah.
For me, it's like, when people's not being themselves, that shit
Yeah.
throws
That's a
me
good
off.
one.
I ain't gonna lie, it throws me off, bro, when people's not being
That's
themselves.
a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That's a real good one.
You know what I mean?
I know
Like,
exactly
your
what
character,
you mean.
your
Yeah,
character,
like
be
when
yourself.
somebody is like not being
Your
themselves.
story
and
is your
they're,
story,
like, yeah,
you know?
they're trying to be somebody else and
Yeah.
shit like that. I don't like that.
That's a problem that a lot of people nowadays having, bro. They're not being,
themselves.
yeah, this generation's lost, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This generation is lost,
Not even
bro.
lying, my nigga.
They
You know what I
completely
mean?
misaligned.
And trying to be everybody but themselves.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah.
crazy shit.
That's cool. What about y'all?
Well, to me, it's how you handle situations.
Okay. That's a good
Like,
one.
I tend to notice that non-confrontational people,
Mm-hmm.
they move funny. Like, you really gotta watch what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, far as like confrontational people,
They're straight
you know
forward.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You can resolve it.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, what makes somebody a good person is how they handle situations. Because if you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit.
True.
But you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like,
And just because you're a piece of shit don't mean you're a good person.
you know what I
You
mean?
know, you could be an asshole and a good person. You feel me?
So that's what
So-
I look for.
Yeah.
How about you, Trey? What's up?
Yeah, what's good, Trey? How you?
I said the same thing Joy said. If you're not ambitious, red flags of negativity, you know,
Facts. Negativity.
somebody that, how you say, even if you don't know what you want to do in life,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have like a hobby,
Yeah.
a hustle,
Yeah.
something that's bringing in money.
That's a fact.
You live in New York, so
Mm-hmm.
right now you gotta make like 200,000
Mm-hmm.
just to survive.
Yo, he's
You
not
gotta
even
make
lying.
200,000
though. You gotta make
it's
200.
nah, it's
Nah,
real,
He's
bro.
not even
That's
lying though.
living
It's
in
real.
New York City.
Not
yeah.
even 100,000 is valid
Bro.
in New York, which is
If
crazy.
you got a
Ain't-
house and all of that,
Mhm.
yeah. If you living by yourself, Dolo, you gotta be on the grind.
Yeah.
That's
If
a
you don't,
fact.
if you have a main income, even in New York, you gotta have like 2-3 incomes. And if you got a main income, you need to have like 2-3 hustles.
Yeah.
You just gotta have residual income from multiple income. So if you ain't got no drive, no ambition, no aspiration, no inspiration, no dreams, none of that. Yeah. You want to piggyback off the next man. What's that called? Dick riding?
Dick riding.
I ain't with shit like that.
Ooh. Oh, that's what it's cool.
For y'all niggas.
Yeah, funny shit.
Yeah.
Funny shit. That's definitely
Other
cool.
than that, yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Listen, man.
That's some good answers, Flo.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Hey
lie.
man, it
Word.
is what it is.
Facts.
It is what it is.
Nah, for real. And I want to stem on what you said, like to close that out and move on. You said I want to talk about the economy. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like we
About living in New York.
you
and
know what
shit
I mean?
that
Like you
around
gotta
the
have
world.
2 or 3 jobs, incomes like that. Like this crisis we in, man. Like is this like what's going on?
Like if you look back in time
Recession,
from like
inflation, like
the 1900s, early 1900s, a brownstone probably would have ran for like what? Anywhere from like a couple thousands to like 10,000, 20,000, depending on the structure of your brownstone. Right now, this shit is up. Talking millions. Like if you have a family member that owns a brownstone, backyard included, front yard, you looking at minimum, depending on, because location is a prime aspect of when you selling property, but you looking anywhere from like 10 mil to like 20 mil for a brownstone. And that's coming from the Jews. So like they just buying everything up. When you look at the hoods from back in like 1980, Harlem. If you look at Harlem and Bronx and Brooklyn and all of that back in like 1970, 1980s, and you look at the areas that were like minority areas, like just dominant of us, because that's all it was back then. Now look at it now. All them areas, how it looked back then, don't look sugar, honey, iced tea like how it looked right now. Everything is gentrified. It's crazy because you would think after seeing it happen to a borough across the bridge from you, niggas would start putting money together and wanting to work together to keep their areas and stuff. But it don't work like that. And they can, but motherfuckers just choose not to.
That's a fact.
So as far as the economy goes, yeah, right now, back then you could have been, like I said, 80s, 70s time frame, 50, 60, 80,000 a year. You was up.
Yeah. Ain't gonna lie, that's
Even
crazy.
40,000 a year.
50,
you was
nah,
up.
like 50 was like the mark you wanted to be at a certain point in life. Like 50,000, that's where you wanted to be at. Like that was like you could pay for your house, pay for the car, and have extra money
Now
to do
that
whatever
shit
the fuck you
triple.
want. Yeah,
You
now it's
looking at
150,
for a single
200.
individual to be in like a nice apartment, 2-bedroom minimum. Man, y'all already getting beat in the head for like 2,500 for a 1-bedroom.
That's a fact.
Depending where you at. Some of them don't even be 1-bedroom; they be a studio. So
Yeah.
like.
It'd be basically like this room, no funny shit. Basically, and then you sharing.
Toilet,
Yeah.
kitchen, bed,
Half the time you share that shit. Half the time
living room.
shit might be down the hallway.
Like, nah, you gotta really like just, all of us just gotta utilize what we have to our advantage as far as like the technology we got, the social media platforms, doing podcasts and shit like this, vlogging, whatever it is you got a niche for, do it.
No funny shit.
Get good at it, then you could generate the money off of it.
Then after that, we start buying property and shit. And then that's how
Look,
we.
there's 4 of us right here. This is how you could break an economy curse. And I'm just saying, like in general, it's 4 of us. Anybody could do this shit. But if you could get 5,000, you could get 5,000, you could get 5,000, I could get 5,000. That's 20 bands. Put that down on a piece of property.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody's credit is good, though. If your credit ain't at least like 650 to 700, you gotta get that shit up. And when you know like the back end of the paperwork and all of that, like a lot of people, well, when I say a lot of people, I say us, like blacks, minorities, Spanish, people like us, like we don't be knowing what the YT people know. Like, and it's not that we don't know it, it's just motherfuckers never taught it to us. Like, we know that niggas ain't using their money to do certain things because they using other people's monies, or they using the law and the government against themselves, because there's, you know, just like there's rules and regulations, there's cracks that you can slip through to use money that you don't have to come out of pocket for.
It's true.
Back.
But you know, just gotta do the research.
Yeah.
Gotta look into it. You gotta know, like, if you took out a life insurance policy, did you know you could borrow from your life insurance policy?
Mm-hmm.
If you had $1 million life insurance policy, you could pull money off that motherfucker. If you needed $20,000 from that life insurance policy, you can pull that shit off and pay yourself back up to your life insurance policy. Like, niggas don't be knowing that.
I did not know that.
That's what I'm saying.
The source that's tucked from.
I mean, I could drop a lot of jewels, but we talking about economy. So that's the top.
I got life insurance too. That's the funny shit. I did pay for my own life insurance. Like I got my own life insurance now. Like my mom got one for me and I got one for myself.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. So like, let's say you was wild as hell in the streets back in the day,
Yeah.
right? You know, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Mom didn't think you would make it. She'd have pulled out like $1 million policy on you. Y'all been set because she can use that money at free will.
That's crazy.
Telling you, motherfucker said your parents own a home. Don't have the parents give you the home and put that shit in your name. You want to put that shit in other type of titles, so that motherfucker, if something go wrong, it don't fall on you. It fall on you. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
else,
Like
yeah.
these are different topics, man. So what you feel about economy? That gonna make me talk.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the state of the economy right now is shifting. Like I feel like it's like what you said, but I want to dive more into it. Like you can't just have a job no more. Just having a job does not cut it. Like it does not cut it at all. Like you gotta have a job, a side hustle, a business. You feel me? Like you gotta have like at least 3-4 other things that you're doing. That's just how it is. Like, and most people be like, oh, this person got this person got that, but they don't know that they put in mad work.
That's true.
Like a lot of people don't even know. A lot of these millionaires, they don't get no sleep. They don't sleep. Like I always say that shit. You can even ask them. They don't get no sleep. They up at 7 o'clock in the morning, go to bed at 12
Some
o'clock.
of them niggas is up at 5.
Yo,
When
some
the
of these
birds
niggas is
start
up at
chirping,
3.
I'll be up.
Like they don't get no sleep. So like I feel like right now people gotta learn that like you can't just have the money. Like there's a lot of work to think that go behind it. Even if it's just like waking up every day and like turning on the camera, no matter what, that's something to do. You know what I mean? That you're putting in work towards something. So I feel like right now people are just starting to realize that and they're trying to take it into their own personal life and shit like that. But I feel like most people are like taking it too far and like doing the same thing as everybody else. They're following, and I feel like you can't. When you're doing that, you can't follow. It got to be truly what you want to do.
What you want to do.
You got to be truly what you want to do. Like if your passion is dancing, then go full on into dancing, because people can make it from that. You feel me? If it's like doing something like I don't know, like computer work or something, like making websites, go full into that. You feel me?
Graphic design,
Exactly.
coding.
Don't just do coding because everybody's doing coding and that's where the money is.
Yeah, you could be IT.
That's not everybody's fault, y'all. Society is built for everybody, you know.
Fail.
Exactly. So can't really put too much pressure on them being them, bro. Dealing with society.
Shit, software. The number one business right now, the number one occupation right now that generates the bread is everything dealing with technology as far as computer.
That's a fact.
Software engineering, engineering period, because there's different fields of that, but
Computer
software
tech,
engineering, computer tech, IT, and all of that shit. Making the codes for to run programs and all of that, like
Making video games, that's a big
all of
industry.
that,
right
yeah,
now.
bro. And see, you know what's crazy? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when motherfuckers our age bracket was playing video games,
And niggas was violating. Niggas was
dominating on Call of Duties and all of
Mhm.
that shit. Like, we didn't have these platforms to be
Mhm.
streaming like that. We didn't have the Twitches and all of that.
All that shit.
YouTube
We had
wasn't
it.
that- we
We
had
had
it,
it,
but
but
it
it
wasn't
wasn't
pop.
pop-
Nobody was
yeah.
like, it wasn't a niche. It wasn't
Yeah.
something that
It's
Nobody
like,
knew it was
it's
gonna get there.
far-fetched, bro. It's
It was like
far-fetched.
YouTube when it first started. When YouTube
Right.
first started, nobody knew YouTube was gonna be this big.
It
Because
was
if you want to be
far-fetched.
technical, we was the first for the Twitch streamers,
Yeah,
like the Aiden
facts.
Rosses and the
Yeah,
Kai Centers,
we the one who
like,
opened the door for them,
that's a
like the
fact,
XXQ, what's his name, XQC, and like
all of them.
all of them, like
Mhm.
Pokimane. They all came from our generation. Like that's
Mhm.
they been streaming on Twitch. Like they've been
Mhm.
streaming on Twitch for years.
They just was smart enough to use that platform to their advantage.
Mhm.
All of them. All of them. Word. Just got to get on it.
What you think about it?
With the economy?
Like,
Yeah.
even if you would have known about investment. Like, how old are all of y'all right now?
29.
29.
So, let's say, because 10 years ago is when investing really got crazy and everybody started looking at it. So 15, 16, everybody working around that time. If y'all would have known about the Doge coins, the Bitcoins, and all of this stuff with cryptocurrency and any investments that y'all know of today, 10 years ago, would y'all have invested in anything? Not knowing what the outcome would be with the economy and how your turnout would be with your payout that you put in for your investment.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, you would have invested?
Yeah, I would invest it because that's what I do now. I invest into like
So-
shit and like that.
When,
So I saw what he did.
when I started first investing, I told Vic right about it immediately. And that was in like 2000, I think we started like 2014, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't into that. I got him into it.
Mhm.
I picked a few stocks for both of us. Shits came up, Apple included. We did crypto, Doge, you know. Like I said, I'm looking for whichever way for the money to come. Like,
Mhm.
and I know that sounds crazy, like whichever way the money come, but like any way, any money, income, any source of income from any direction, you need multiple sources of income to survive in New York. If
That's
you
a fact.
Yeah.
want to survive on some regular,
Move to Connecticut, New Jersey, somewhere.
not even the States, you
Mm.
better start looking at countries and things like that, bro. Crazy. Looking at these countries.
not even
Go out there with your thousands of dollars and be big balling out there.
That's a
you know?
fact. If you go to Venezuela, be a millionaire. No funny shit. Go to Venezuela, live like a
Yeah.
king.
The economy just it just gets worse and worse. Like, not that it gets worse and worse, but like it's not benefiting nobody who's not already benefiting from it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, just look at it. The influx with inflation. Like inflation just every year. Fuck, every year. It's like,
0.5%.
every year. All the candies motherfuckers was buying when they was young, them shits ain't 5, 10, 25, 50 cents no more. 50
Shit is
cent
a
bag
dollar.
of chips is $1,
Yeah.
$1.25 in the store. And they the same size they was 10, 15 years ago.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Taxing motherfuckers out the ass, like,
No funny shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, this inflation shit is crazy, son.
mhm.
This shit is wild. And you know it's even more crazy? Because food is only getting nastier.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's
You
getting
can't even
nasty,
buy a
but
good meal no more.
it's unhealthy now. Like,
You can't buy a good meal.
Food is getting nastier.
It's trash now.
mhm. Everything is injected with hormones,
Mhm.
GMO. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Like there be times where like a
Pesticides.
home cooked meal really feel like it saved you.
mhm.
No funny shit.
Cause you've been eating trash
No funny
all
shit. You're not
day.
even lying.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
eat fast
every
food,
week.
so McDonald's,
Even so,
Burger
like,
King,
eating out,
none of that
like-
shit. I mean,
Mm.
I hardly do
That shit
that
not
too.
always what's up.
I hardly do that too. If I eat out, I'm going to restaurants like Maestro's. I'm going to like the Philippe's. I'm going to
But they know what they're doing there.
shit like that.
Mhm.
Like, you know, the last restaurant I really ate at, meat wise, no diddy, was the Brazilian joint in Palisades Mall. Something with a P. Pacina, something like that. But I ain't even realize it was all you could eat type
That's
of
tough.
restaurant. So it was them restaurants where they bring the meat, the different meats
Oh, that's
on the
fine.
sword.
Mhm.
And then they be like, you try.
Mm-hmm.
And I watch my peoples do that shit. Yo, I watched four different types of meats come by, and I was like, and I watch everybody just snatching off a piece, and they asking them as they cutting it off the sword, because on different parts of the sword, the meat is cooked different temperatures. So it'll be raw on this side,
Mhm.
or it'll be motherfucking medium rare, medium well, yeah, on different parts of the meat on that sword. And I ain't peeped that until I saw Homeboy get a cut, and it had a little pink in it, and she got a cut, and it had a little pink. My man got a cut, had well done,
Mhm.
and homegirl didn't get none. And I watched the fourth motherfucker come out. That I said, damn, these niggas' bill is about to be crazy. And then they was like, yo, bro, you not eating? I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for the food. They was like, and I saw everybody look around. I said, wait a minute. This buffet is a buffet for different type of meats, and they was like, yeah. I'm like, oh. Nigga, I done tried every day in the world. I was there, they like, yo, let me get that. Nah, let me get a medium real. Let me get that well done. Yeah, it was fire. It's just a different experience. But I'm not really I don't really eat out a lot. Like I said, rather a home cooked meal, shit, I got friends that grow their own vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. Like, to be honest, motherfuckers need to go back to the old ways.
Hell yeah. That's what I've
And
been
do what
saying.
these countries is doing. Growing your own food, growing your own vegetation. Like, yeah. I mean, like, look at, like, when we was living way back in, like, Africa, still to this day, they live off the land. But, like, even when you look back way before then, everybody lived off the land. Like, when did you motherfuckers decide money was about to be the root for everything?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, money's making the world
What
go
happened
crazy.
to the barter system?
No
I
funny
got
shit.
this, you got that. Here, hold it down. Let me get
Nope.
that.
Nah, it ain't that no more, bro.
I need 100,000 right now, niggas.
I don't know. Technology.
You know what I'm saying?
Technology did it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
And they made us lazy.
Can we say that?
Yeah, it made us lazy.
Oh,
That's
alright.
why, like, look, technology, that's why other countries look at us like we spoil you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because what we do in 24 hours, these niggas is doing in like 5-10 hours in their country.
Mm-hmm.
Because these niggas don't have light all day, like Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have light all day. I didn't even know that. Electric gets cut off after a
Hell
certain
yeah.
time in Africa.
Alright.
That's
Like, that should be black. Like,
Yeah.
you really in the jungle out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Daytime, the electric get cut off, something like that. 10 o'clock.
That's
going.
why they got generators.
Yeah, but like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they have a limited of time to do what we have the luxury of within 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas come from their country, that's why they say, you motherfuckers will spoil you. I got 24 hours to do this shit. Back home, I'm doing this shit in 3 hours. Now I could take all day, or I could do more work and get more money than y'all. Yeah, man. When you look at jobs like in warehouses, you see us or Spanish or motherfuckers from another country. You don't see no YT people up in there.
Nope.
And if you do, they the managers and supervisors.
That's a fact.
That's true.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be talking in this whole
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
Y'all better
That's
answer
nice.
these motherfucking questions.
Yo, Al.
Shit. Word up, man.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between guidance and direction.
A difference between guidance and
Guidance and
correction.
And direction.
Oh, and direction?
Yeah.
I mean, it could fall hand in hand.
So I
It
think-
could be like one hand washes the other. Guidance is like for somebody who's lost, somebody that's learning. When you have a child, you're guiding them throughout their life until they're of age to understand their own direction in life. Guiding them is technically directing them.
Right?
That's true.
I'm telling you.
Directing?
If you look up the definition of directing,
Of directing?
and you look up direction, not directing.
Direction is
You
like
gotta listen to the context and when you use it in a sentence. But
direction.
guidance is like
Go
this.
this way, and that's the way.
No, not even that.
No,
Guidance is
direction.
this. So you set your child up
Wait, what's the
for
wait?
school,
hold on.
right? I'm
Yeah,
about
go
to tell you
ahead.
because it's all about how you use words with context in the sentence. So guidance will be you molding your child for life. You guiding them through the courses of life as they aging, as they growing up. Direction is giving them the guidance in the course of their life. So you're telling them after you finish with kindergarten or preschool, you go to kindergarten, you go to the next stage. When you start to feel yourself and start to have ideas about what you want to do in life, you need to follow a path, a certain path, and then you show them a path to follow.
Right.
And shit like that. So it can fall hand in hand, but it's also how you play the context of the format.
That's tough. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes
So like
sense,
with
right?
you,
That
your
makes
kid,
sense.
when we was at that park that day,
Mm.
I basically was giving him direction when we
Direction.
was doing the backflips.
You
feel me?
That's a
Sense of
fact.
guidance.
You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying?
That makes sense.
But with you, that's your child.
Mm.
So every day when you talking to him and giving him
That's-
knowledge, that's the guidance.
That's the
my
guidance.
nigga.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Makes sense. Word.
Yeah, I ain't even realize I was educated.
Nah, I didn't think it's
Nah, let me stop. They be thinking niggas is ignorant. You know, I be playing that role a lot, but I'm
tough.
smart. I just,
What about y'all though?
it be who you be around that
What
bring
about
shit
that?
out like
Funny
that.
shit.
I agree with him.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I agree.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Y'all hear this on the podcast? Niggas don't even want to give y'all their own point of view. They want to rock with what I said.
Nah, I did agree with that. Nah, I was about to, but then you made it make sense.
Yeah,
That
it
does
makes
make
sense.
sense.
Yeah, it makes
That
sense.
makes sense.
Cool. That's what's up. All right.
No bullshit.
Can't argue the truth.
Alright, so
Yeah, no funny shit.
what keeps
Cardi
y'all on?
facts.
Like what makes y'all lose composure? I should say.
Lose composure?
Yeah.
That's a good one, because what makes me lose composure change. Like, I don't get, like, the same shit don't make me lose my composure no more. No funny shit.
Yeah,
So,
you know,
like,
you matured over the
yeah,
years.
so it's like, I really don't know what makes me lose my composure now, because I can keep my shit together to a certain amount. Like, I know even when I snap, I know what I'm doing.
So not being together
So-
can't make you lose your composure? Not having things go right in your life?
No.
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 Because it's just life. It is what
No.
it is. 'Cause no matter what, it's going to happen.
It's gonna happen
Yeah,
regardless.
it's gonna happen, bro. You can't. I don't get mad or like I don't lose my shit over shit that I can't control.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Like I've been stopped doing that like a while ago. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped doing that like at least.
What you feel in your
2
life
years
you
ago.
can't control?
First of all, death, can't control that.
Right.
Can't control. You can control money, but you can't control what happens to your money. Bills are unexpected.
Right.
Shit rises,
Right.
shit falls. You
Right.
feel me? The money is unexpected in the sense of you don't know what that next bill is gonna be
Right.
sometimes, because it may be 200 this month, but next month it might be 4. Or next
Right.
month it might cut down to 150.
Right. Because
So I
money
feel
can
like-
fluctuate. Your income
Exactly.
can fluctuate.
So I feel like money, you can't really feel me. Money is another thing. What else? People. No funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
People. I feel like now, especially now, after the shit I've been through,
We're
like,
learning that.
Yeah, and learning that like you really can't, like you really can't get mad at.
We can't be mad at people for being themselves.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
So like when you
Yeah.
first meet a person, I don't put no expectations on anybody when I meet them. Like once I encounter you for my first meet, I feel like you'll show me who you are within
Yeah.
that.
You can learn somebody
Unless
your
it's
first
somebody that's of opposite sex and y'all trying to like
Mm-hmm.
impress
Date
each
each
other
other,
and
yeah.
shit
Right.
like that. But
Facts.
other than that, man on man, woman on woman, I feel like people will automatically, genuinely show you who they are within your first meet.
Right.
Mhm.
True.
Right.
What about you? What keep y'all together? What makes y'all lose composure?
Is that a challenge?
guess-
Is that a challenge?
I guess I would say things that I can control, just like not going my way. But even that is like, yeah, I would say that. I guess things not going my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
One example of something not going your way.
Okay, like if I'm supposed to pull up somewhere, and then like I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, now I'm unraveling. You know what I mean? Like I'm spiraling because
Mhm.
it's like I was supposed to, and now I'm not going to.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like if I had plans to go somewhere, and now I'm not. It's like, alright.
Gotcha.
But like it would be like a, like a small, like it's a minor, like me losing my composure.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Mhm.
not mad for long. I'm not.
Mhm.
It's just, but that's a little small.
It's just
thing.
you and your mom beating
Yeah.
yourself up about it.
You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like, alright, fuck, man.
Mhm.
That one won't do. Or like, damn, I'm supposed to do that, but I'm not. Shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? So- but then I would like reel myself back in. Like, alright, let's just figure. You know what I mean? Like, let's get
Mhm.
over it. Let's figure it out. Let's move on. It's not even that deep.
That's why I be trying to
So-
tell you all the time.
so that's
it's
why I
not
be
that
like,
deep, bro.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
So that's what makes me
Learn some
lose my composure.
patience. Have more patience with things.
What about you, Ant?
Understand things for what it is. Who me?
Yeah. What about you?
Y'all know I've been on this like fake little healing journey, right?
Right. Facts.
So not too much can make me lose composure, right?
Mhm.
But what used to make me tweak, right, was not being heard.
Mhm.
You ever not been heard?
Yeah.
Like you're saying something and
Niggas is listening,
and
but they ain't hearing
and
you.
people is not taking heed to your feeling.
Mhm.
You know, that shit
Word.
used to make me tweak. Like, and I would never speak on that because I feel like everybody should take heed to everybody's feelings. Like, you know how conversation, you hear what I gotta say, we hear each other out. But not being heard, like when people just completely shut down whatever you
Yeah.
said and, you know,
Just dismiss it.
dismiss it and then continue to talk about their problems or shit like that. And you just be like, damn, that shit is crazy. So, yeah, it was not being heard, bro.
I feel you with that.
Yeah,
That's a
bro.
good one.
hear me out sometimes.
Right, hear me out sometimes. You're not always right.
No judgment. Right now, everybody's like, just like a judging zone, bro. Everybody could judge everybody, but nobody got nothing.
Word.
Everybody ain't got nothing. You feel me, bro? Ain't none of this shit mean nothing, but everybody got something to say, bro.
Yeah,
You feel me? Nobody has nothing.
No one got
Everybody-
the answers or nothing.
Yeah, bro. Like, everybody's welcome to judge.
Mm-hmm.
They not hearing nobody out. That's why niggas is offing themselves, bro. Cause
Yeah.
they not. I mean, they not being heard,
Yeah,
bro.
You're not being heard.
So New York City got
It's
this thing
different.
for teenagers now where they could do free therapy.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's free
That's tough.
for only teenagers. So
That's tough.
I guess from 13 to 18, no, 13 to 17, some shit like that they said.
Why is it 13 to 17?
They
That's
need that.
teenage years.
They need that.
18.
They
No, I'm
need
talking
that.
about what about age? Why can't 18? Technically, when you 18,
You an
you're a
adult,
teenager.
so an
You're an adult. Take your ass to a
You'll deal with
therapist.
life, yeah.
If it's,
You'll deal with
if it's
life.
child support by 18, it's over for child support. So
Yeah,
that's an adult.
Yeah,
13
teen.
to 17, 12 is a preteen.
That's straight.
So 13 to 17, that 4-year gap for anybody in teenage
Oh,
years.
and that's the years of puberty.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Mhm.
right. That's when motherfuckers start
Yeah.
thinking crazy shit.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
right. You feeling yourself,
Word.
starting to
Yeah.
bust
Yeah.
it,
That's
and all
a
that,
fact.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So, anything you going through, financial, school, family, just anything you need to talk about, and you feel motherfuckers don't hear you.
Mm.
That's what
Mhm.
this is about.
Oh,
That's
that's
what's
cool.
free.
Mm.
Nah,
For
yeah.
any teenager in New York City. It's
They
an
need
app
that,
and
bro.
everything,
Yeah, that's cool as fuck.
That's tough.
Mhm.
And that's a lot of them, bro. The
Mhm.
youth is not.
Nah, they not.
Why you think they expressing themselves the way they are
Yeah.
right now?
Mm.
They
You
going
want to
crazy
bring
right
up-
now, bro.
Look at the
Niggas-
generation. I feel
They
like
can't
they're
every
done.
They can't
10
even
years.
They're done.
It gets worse.
They're spelling please like they
Yo.
remove the vowels.
Notice that.
And I said this to you before.
Yeah, and every 10 years, the generations get
It
worse.
just get
Yo,
worse.
gang, did y'all
like
just
our
realize-
generation was considered the worst at one point. Remember that. And now our generation ain't really that bad compared to like what these kids is doing now.
Because
Like,
our generation. had
think about
kids.
it. You got 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds shooting other 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds. When we were 12 and 13, the most we was gonna do was punch each other in the face on some
The
real
most.
shit. The most. Nah, for real.
No, wait. Back
For
in the
real.
day, it was some crazy ass
Nah,
12-year-olds
but they
though.
not. They
twin.
wasn't gonna
Nah,
take
that's
no
not-
gun and
No, no,
shoot.
no.
Not like
Out-
how they are now. Not like how they
when
are
you
now.
took, huh?
This is
Not like how
nothing
they-
compared
Albo and them
to
was
now.
15.
Oh?
Albo and them in New York. It was 15, 16, 17.
No.
But that's
we talking about like
in
this
general.
is like
Like that's individual.
niggas been
Talking
doing
about
crazy
general.
shit.
this
I'm
is
just
like,
saying.
you're gonna experience that anywhere, but we're talking
Yeah.
about like right now at this time of age,
Mhm.
the generation gets worse and worse.
Oh yeah, it's
every
where it's
couple
shot right
years.
now. It's
Yeah.
shot for sure.
Like niggas is worse
Shot
than
for
what
sure.
they were back
Mhm.
then. I hear what you're saying with the outposts and shit, but
They
I'm
have
talking
it.
about like we got the YTs. What? All right, let me do it like this. 1990 to 2010, you ain't never hear about motherfuckers walking in no church and shooting that shit up.
Yeah, that shit's sick, bro. Wouldn't even
Facts.
think about it. Matter of fact,
So
wait,
this is
let's
what
add
we're
on.
talking
Niggas
about.
respect.
Let's add on to that.
There was unwritten
Let's-
rules in the streets. That's why.
No,
Unwritten
wait, let's
rules.
add on to that. Kids and females wasn't getting shot
Shout
at.
out.
That
Facts.
too, 'cause
And if
that
they
was a
did,
code,
niggas got
right?
punished.
That was a code.
That
You
was a
supposed
code.
to protect women and children.
Mm.
Oh no,
That's
this
what I'm
generation
saying.
is lost.
Exactly.
It's no more.
This is-
You know what's
this is
crazy?
what we was
They
talking
stopped listening to the old heads, bro.
That too.
Yeah.
There's no more morals, bro. Nobody's living with their morals intact anymore, bro. Look at
There's
this
no
shit, bro.
morality.
Niggas
But
living
then
with
you know what
pride,
it
not
is too. You
morals.
gotta look at it like this. When you was growing up in this city, alright, so for me growing up in my hood in Brooklyn, nigga, you can't do shit in the hood around another kid's mom or dad, especially if they know who your parents is.
Yeah,
Because niggas
facts.
gonna rectify that shit right there.
Right,
on the spot.
right.
Ain't nobody doing that with niggas' kids these days.
Mhm.
Kids these days whoop they parents' ass and they teachers that's supposed to be educating them.
Yo, that's
We
crazy.
were not doing that when we
Yeah,
were in
we
school.
wasn't.
I mean, we
Listen.
may tell you, nigga, please fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we
facts.
wasn't thinking
I'm not
for the
going to
teacher.
physically put my hands on, unless you
Mhm.
probably did it to me, but
Right.
there was nothing like that in our time frame growing up.
That's a
These
fact.
niggas, we're nothing like what's going on right now, and that's
Mhm.
because it's the same 12, 13, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds shooting shit and thinking they gangsters, the same
Mhm.
ones having the kids, too.
Word.
You know what's funny though? Them niggas only doing that shit to look cool. That's what's sad about it.
I mean, what's cool about it when you killing innocent people that don't got shit to do with your beef?
What is cool about it?
Niggas doing it for the name.
No. That
That's
name
what's
ain't
cool
gonna
about it,
last
the
long.
name. That's what's cool about it. The name. Niggas want that name. Niggas want to be. Feel me? Niggas like what DJ Academics gave Lil Reese. the Grim Reaper. Niggas want to be like that. Niggas want that name. Niggas want
Shit.
like niggas be
We
scared
ain't
of
even
him
have-
and shit like that.
We ain't even have niggas like the little rainbow hair kid. We ain't have nothing like that back
no,
then.
facts.
We didn't condone shit like that
Facts,
back
that
then.
rainbow
So you
nigga,
understand
nigga?
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
We're not even gonna say
we
his
never,
name.
yeah, I don't condone,
Yeah.
we ain't condone nothing like that. So look at how times has changed.
But I ain't gonna lie though, everybody was listening to his music.
Oh, bro.
Prime example.
Everybody in this
Yo,
room
bro.
included.
That's a prime example of what I'm saying.
Everybody in
bro.
this room was
This
included. Niggas was
generation
definitely
is-
bumping that.
Hey,
I
yo.
wasn't fucking
Yo.
my peoples, dude.
Listen, I was bumping a couple songs, alright? A couple of them shits was hitting. A couple of them shits was hitting.
Flops.
What?
Since you mentioned that.
Flops.
Yeah.
Flops.
Music.
Flops in music.
Yeah, artists that's flopping right now. Like, where's
Artists
Jack
that's-
Harlow?
Ooh.
Nah,
Okay.
Listen.
Whoa.
There's a
Jack
difference
Harlow.
between flopping in music and then
Where's
being
Jack
like
Harlow?
one hit wonders. When you make songs that hit the charts weeks in a row, nigga, you take a break. You take a hiatus, nigga.
Yeah, but then
and
when you
kick
got an
back.
album on the way and then you drop an album and then nobody listens to the album.
I mean,
you
hey,
flop.
that's not really a flop.
Jack
Nigga,
Harlow.
he's still getting features with other people on their songs. He's not a flop. You want to talk about flopping?
Coyle Ray is a
Let's talk
flop.
about
Whoa.
who?
Coyle Ray is a flop.
Come on.
Coyle Ray,
She be flopping.
Benzino daughter.
Yeah.
She be
What are you
flopping.
talking
They
about?
calling Lotto a flop.
Lotto
Oh.
is a flop.
Lotto?
Ice Spice is a flop.
Nah, y'all wildin' right now, yo. Y'all name dropping.
And the
Ice
City
Spice
Girls
is a
and shit.
flop.
I-
The City Girls is a flop
She's
too.
dead ass dirt. I
A
ain't
little
lying.
bit light off the girls.
Y'all
little-
niggas about to
nah,
get hit with some suings.
Nah,
Yeah,
facts,
y'all
facts,
wild,
facts.
y'all wild.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
That's
gonna
what
lie.
they saying, though.
I ain't gonna lie though. Lil Baby a flop after his last.
No, he.
I'm
Oh
not gonna
my
lie, a
god,
serious
bro.
conversation needs to be had about his music.
Okay, cool. Lil Baby a flop.
Why? Because the niggas
Little
stop
Baby a
giving
flop.
y'all all them hits for y'all to be.
Exactly.
It was
no,
his
the
label,
nigga's
bro.
doing his life now. He's enjoying his
It was
life. He
his
got
label.
bread. What makes you think he gotta keep making music?
He's a
like
flop.
that? Y'all niggas just mad because he ain't coming out.
Yo,
with no
all I'm
hit
gonna
for
say
y'all
is
to
this.
bump.
All I'm gonna say is this.
He's a flop.
Kendrick ain't flop yet.
What?
J. Cole ain't flop yet.
Wait,
Whoa, whoa.
Now we
Those
about
are
to stop
mainstream
you.
artists, bro.
Because Kendrick Lamar
Lotto's not
came out.
mainstream.
Kendrick Lamar, how Kendrick Lamar not a flop? That nigga pop out with music when he want to.
He got money.
Little
And
Baby
then-
does the same thing. He gave y'all niggas albums and
Alright,
hits.
cool.
And
This is
just
alright.
said,
So
let
this
me
is how.
chill and
This is
enjoy
this is
my
how.
money.
I'm gonna say to you right now. This is how. When Lil
No.
Baby, when Lil
I hope that
Baby,
nigga Lil Baby
nah,
DM
listen,
y'all
listen,
niggas, too.
nah, listen. This
Yo,
is the
son,
difference.
come there later
This
and
is-
say that. You talking wild crazy.
This
B.
is the difference
You just
between
bought
a
new
run.
mansion and all
This
that.
is the difference between a run and solidifying yourself in the game. Little Baby had a great run.
And he still do. He
still
just
do.
taking a hiatus.
No. Listen. Kendrick can have a great run. Stop, have another great run.
That nigga is
stop and have another great run.
Right
Stop
now,
and have
he's
another
right
great
now
run.
he's
So then
labeled
you a flop.
legendary.
Kendrick not in
Facts.
the game.
Right now he's labeled legend.
Because you supposed to be Apollo Beats.
Yeah, facts.
And I
I'm
ain't
a
hear
flop.
now one
Oh
new beat.
shit!
Facts. I'm a
Oh,
flop.
only facts
I'm a flop.
podcast. Only facts
I'm a
podcast.
flop. I'm not mad at that.
Facts
I don't give a fuck.
podcast.
I'm not mad at that. I'm a flop.
Because you supposed to be the
Oh.
number
Buggy.
one beat maker in the town.
Buggy.
Apollo
Buggy.
Beats.
I still am, but we're not gonna talk about that.
The fuck, nigga?
I
You
still
was
am,
making
but-
beats for a good 2-3 years, then you stopped.
Nah. 10 years.
Facts.
No, I'm talking about, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Little Baby still a flop.
Nah.
Little Baby still a flop.
I don't want to share what y'all giggling about with y'all viewers on y'all podcast. These niggas is wild.
If they ever hear me say "oh," that's me saying "holy facts." Podcast. Oh,
Wow, boy.
No.
yo, what's next? What's next? No, y'all got it.
Next, yo,
Holy facts,
California spent. I don't know if it was California, but niggas gave California $24 billion to fix the homeless crisis, and nobody got no bread. Everybody started laughing.
No,
Now niggas is
we're
saying
not
that-
laughing. I'm sorry.
Now
I'm
everybody's
sorry.
saying that. Well, whoever was responsible for making sure like this bread went to the homeless is saying they don't know what happened, and the people like that they were supposed to be talking to, nobody ever contacted them. So $24 billion is just gone in the wind, and more than half the people in California are homeless.
I mean,
More
You
than
look
half
at-
the people in California are home.
Damn.
Wait, hold on.
Cali,
Wait, time out.
Cali, look at the
You
weather
said more than
compared
half.
to New
Yeah,
York.
bro.
You said more than
Yes,
half.
bro. Yes.
So 50, we're talking 55% or
The
more.
homeless nigga. What?
Nigga.
You don't know what's going on out there,
You
bro?
don't know what's going on in Cali?
Nah. I don't
Oh, you tripping? Yeah. Nah, you can't live out there, bro. Hell no.
Yeah, you can't live out there.
Why not?
What?
The poverty
unlivable.
rate is crazy.
Hmm?
I said the
Economy.
poverty rate. Economy.
Economy.
Yeah, nah, the poverty
Economy.
rate is OD out there.
Economy. You can't. It's not sustainable for anybody to live for real, unless you got that bag for real, bro. What?
Well,
That's a true.
I can tell you one thing: the homeless don't gotta worry about bad weather.
Oh man.
So it's not like it's New York.
That's
That's
a
where
fact.
y'all need to be worried about the homeless at.
I mean,
Winter time come, you
but
niggas
if you're not
sleep
built
on
for a heat wave, you
poles.
could die out there. So
What makes you think motherfuckers don't care for the people out there?
Okay, got water.
Right. But
Go
what
straight
makes
to
you
the
think
beach.
that the people
Yup.
out there are
What the fuck?
Yo.
They got like 20,000
What makes you think
beaches
that
in
the
Cali,
people
man.
ain't even about the beach, but water itself, you need
Yeah.
hydration. But what makes you think
people ain't out there giving homeless water and food out there in Cali? Cali is not New York, bro. As far as like with that homeless crisis, like hell no. We don't have food drives out here for the homeless.
No,
They do that in Cali. They do that on the west.
we don't. They got
Understand
toy
what I'm
drives
saying?
and all that on the
You
west.
understand what I'm saying? You talking about they worry about the poverty rate out there. Cool, that's different. But being homeless and the poverty rate is two different things.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like the homeless rate, you have no help.
Facts.
You're living on the West Coast. Be grateful that you don't have to experience this cold ass winters that these homeless people in New York gotta face.
Mm-hmm.
Out there, y'all can get on your feet. It's Cali out there, nigga. You can get on your feet out there.
Mm-hmm.
Clean yourself up, get a haircut, do an interview. You can clean yourself up. You see how these motherfuckers be on social media? The barbers that be cutting the homeless people in the streets, random streets in random cities.
Mm-hmm.
Fam, it ain't that hard. I mean, it's hard, but
Mhm.
it ain't that hard. Like, it ain't. In New York, we're a little more harsh. Like, niggas don't help a motherfucker they see struggling in the street, homeless, all that. You won't even give them a piece of your food.
Facts.
Personally, if a motherfucker asks me for money, I'm more so would be like, I'll take you to this spot right here. I'll buy you something to eat, type
Mhm.
shit. And if you turn that down, then that means you didn't want the money for the food.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me you thirsty or you want a drink or some shit, I'll take you to the store and do that.
Go buy you something.
But if you think I'ma physically give you my bread out my pocket, so you could go do whatever it is and get the next rapper or whoever or whatever, nah.
Ain't
And
gonna
that's
lie.
not me being mean. That's just me trying to also help you out in a way.
Ain't gonna lie
What
with
the fuck I'm gonna
me.
promote that for?
With me,
Nobody like that.
with me, I'll give the money to them because whatever you do with that money that's on you.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
I don't have to keep
I
giving
feel like
you
that's
money.
condoning to the situation, and I ain't. If you on a meth or coke or crack or heroin, I'm not condoning to that. I don't give a flip mo what the next person do behind me in traffic, but if you tell me, yo, man, I just need some, and I ask you, are you hungry or you thirsty? And you tell me, yeah, and I say, so let me take you right here, and you say, all right, get in the car, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the car. Let's go. All right. I'm not physically giving you the bread just to go get high and then do this shit to the next person. Because then how am I really helping you?
Right. Right. Makes sense.
True.
Feel what I'm saying? In Cali, these motherfuckers is nice out there. Like, I got family on the West Coast. So I'm telling you from what I've seen, and when I went out to Arizona, they do food drives out there for them. All that. It's hot as fuck out there, but not because of humidity. It's because the air is arid. It's dry. So 110 degrees, you don't really feel that like how you would in New York. We would be dying out here in New York. But then out there, when I went out there last time a couple years ago, I was in a full-blown sweatsuit. And niggas was looking at me when I was like, they was like, New York? I'm like, yeah. They like, feel good to wear a sweatsuit and not be sweating in 98 degrees, huh? I said, yeah, that's different. That shit is dead. Like, when the wind blow, you feel that.
You feel that
Yeah.
shit.
Word. So out there, I mean, it ain't, I mean, it's bad and it's sad, but it ain't like what it is out here when them niggas gotta be sleeping on bus stops in the winter time, freezing with blankets that got holes and the clothes they wearing and all. Nigga.
And they sleep in the subways
Come
and
on.
shit.
You out there in the West Coast, nigga, they shower is the beach. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that, and I'm telling you, I'm not lying.
No
I'm
funny
telling you.
shit.
They can go clean themselves up at the beach. A motherfucker can walk by, that's a barber, give him a haircut on the boardwalk. And guess what? You look like a whole new man, but you homeless. And niggas can't tell, because now you got cleaned up. Go get a job. Work at a fast food joint real quick. Stack some paper.
Mm-hmm. Get up out that. Yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying? To whereas, like I said, out here it's a little different. We a little more harsh. It's New York City. Niggas don't be giving a fuck about the next person, and that's sad. But we don't. If it ain't a family member or a friend, and even them niggas don't be cared about. So
That's facts.
you feel me? Like,
That's true.
but yeah,
All right, you got nothing to say about that?
Yeah,
You
bro.
agree, man?
What was it again?
About $24 billion. Just
and
Just
Kaz knew all of
vanished.
that.
Yeah.
And it was
just
all
vanished.
about the poverty for the
going
homeless.
into thin air and shit.
Right. The motherfuckers, I don't know who the money went to per se, but 24 billion is a lot, so that shit didn't just disappear. So,
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
That shit they doing anyway, bro. They been doing
That's
some
what-
weird shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I mean, they been doing
Yeah, they
shit.
stealing
Like
money,
New York
bro.
did that shit not too long ago.
They don't even. It don't
New York
phase
did that
me,
shit
bro.
not too long ago, so it was like,
Doesn't
That's what I want
surprise
to
me.
segue
that-
into, because that shit is like, they put that like as part of our taxes type shit.
mm-hmm.
So it's like, how?
It doesn't.
why you think my son Trump do?
It doesn't surprise me, bro.
I didn't think that motherfucker.
Yeah, like, is that only gonna get, like, is our taxes only gonna get worse? Like,
My
what's
son
going on?
Trump don't pay taxes, and niggas still didn't see his tax record yet from like
Yeah.
whatever year they was requesting for. Like, you understand me? The rich know how to stay rich.
Mhm.
This is where that comes back to. You gotta do your research. You gotta start learning how you
got
can
to.
buy shit without your money.
Nah,
Mhm.
real shit.
For real.
For real.
Real shit. That's how. That's what they teach.
Because that
That's what they
nigga
teach you.
Trump, yo, let me tell y'all
Real
something,
shit.
boy, my son. He
Nah, no funny
different.
shit though.
Because the estate he got, check this out. That what the fuck is his estate called in Florida? The Mar-a-Lago estate or some
Yeah, the
shit like that?
Mar-a-Lago estate.
That shit tax free. You know why?
Why?
Because his
Private.
wife is buried in the backyard. I'll teach y'all a little trick. And this how I knew this was true, because my neighbor, there's a family that's buried in my area. I'm gonna show you next time you're on my side.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big ass boulder that's on top of their burial.
Mm-hmm.
And it's between two homes in my area.
Mm-hmm.
I had told my mother this a couple months ago. She thought I was bugging, but I ain't never show. I gotta show it to her, because I know she probably wondering if I was bugging or if I was lying. But I forgot their name. But it's a plaque on the rock, the boulder, between the two houses that's in my area. And there's like this railing around it. So you can never remove that shit. You can't build on that shit, nothing. This is literally in between two people's houses. So back in the days when homeboy must have owned that land, it was probably his whole piece of property.
Mm-hmm.
Because from that house to this house, that's a nice piece of land. It's probably like 3 acres, 4 acres. So, you understand what I'm saying? When I read that shit one day when I was doing a jog, it said that it was the husband, the wife, and I believe their kids that is buried there. So it's 4 people buried there. And that piece of property, you can't tax that, like, because that's a cemetery.
Right, that's a
Technically. It's a
cemetery.
landmark now. So with his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, them niggas can't touch that piece of property. Like, he can't. He
That's
don't
a
have to
burial
get
site.
right, because his wife is back there.
That's
So,
crazy.
and he even told that shit in the interview too. That's how I knew about it. He was like, "Yeah, I was told like if you have family that's buried on your property where you live, you can't tax it." And I was like, Here go another rich shit that the
Right.
YT do. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta do your research and learn and open your mouth and ask questions.
Right.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
There's no possible way they're eliminating taxes.
Feel me? Hell,
They only gonna up it.
hell no.
There's more money gonna keep disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is crazy, man. $24 billion?
Yeah, gone just like that. Goes. That's wild.
That's wild, right?
Going just like that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't gone. Somebody got
It
it.
don't
Somebody
surprise
got
me, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit got divides into like 20 ways. I know it did. Shit got divides into like 20 ways.
Crazy.
Everybody was getting paid.
Yo,
Everybody was
it's a
getting
lot
paid.
of bread.
Yo, everybody was getting paid.
Especially in
Everybody.
Cali? Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, all I'm saying is if you see some politicians with some new Teslas or the newest whatever,
Speaking of politicians, y'all think niggas is really doing their research on Kamala, or they just hype?
I ain't gonna lie, Kamala, I'm like, it's gonna be, like,
We-
this is,
Like, is she riding a hype train, or? Is
I mean, look at what she did. You gotta appeal to the youth, like, because at this point in time, this is what they're relying on. They're relying on the younger generation, like, to vote, because our votes will really increase for her. If you look at who's voting for Homeboy, it ain't none of us. And if it is, it's somebody that want to be like them. But 9 times out of 10, if you look at when Kamala did her last, whatever her little presidential or whatever that little show she did, the little event she had where Megan Thee Stallion was there performing, I was like, oh man, look at what you're doing. Like, it was classy, but then look, you're trying to get that crowd. You're trying to get the people who got the fans to bring in the crowd for you, but you should be able to do that yourself.
You should be charismatic.
You understand what I'm saying?
As
Like,
a president, you should be able to captivate
like,
people.
when I first was able to vote, it was for Barack Obama. You better be damn straight I was in that bitch. And then I went to the movies, and when he won, I forgot what movie we was in, but that movie thing, yo, we all walked out the gallery, everybody. Nigga didn't even finish the movie. Cause I kid you not, niggas' phones start lighting up. You start seeing people down the aisle, phones lighting up, and everybody going, what? And my mother text me like, nigga, we made it. I was in there like, oh, we got a blue president. Mad loud in the movie theater. Nigga, we stomped that shit right out. Galleria. So like, I mean, everybody should do history on everybody. Like, nigga, Trump didn't have no history. See, this is how you know America is just fucked. Trump has no history in politician, debates, just in that environment. You dig me? He's just an entrepreneur and a businessman. The nigga won. What does that show you? The nigga is indicted on how many charges? 34? And the nigga is still able to run. What is that telling you?
Yeah, they gave him like immunity or something. Like that.
Fuck out of here. How the fuck is you getting immune to that now?
He
You
just got hit with
made
another case,
niggas
too.
in the first ever of any history of any race storm the White House.
It was white people too. There wasn't no black people. It wasn't.
You
no,
understand what
It wasn't
I'm
no
saying?
Spanish.
Like,
It was straight white people.
You
It was
understand what I'm saying?
Straight
so like,
mother. Yeah, like.
so like, you should do your research on everybody if they're gonna supposed to be the face of our fucking country.
Yeah.
But
Well, aren't you supposed
if
to do a
you-
background test before you
you
become
do all of
president?
that shit. But like I said, he don't have no background in politics. He just he had the money to run the campaign, and that's all you need. The money to have a campaign back you.
That's true.
I'm not even a political person, but I'm telling you, like, that's all it is. It's money. Money talk.
Ain't gonna lie.
That's true.
And the bullshit was walking. He was the bullshit walking.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
funded his own. Yeah, you're right.
Ain't gonna lie. When you think about it, like when you look at shows like Power and shit like that, how James was transitioning.
It
into
show
that.
you everything, nigga.
It shows you that
shows
as long
tell
as you
how
have
this shit is
money, as
going
long as you have
on.
money, you could go into that
Come
world
on,
and dominate.
son, like,
you could go into
You
that
could only
world.
imagine who was backing the motherfucker.
That's true.
Okay, all right. So now, to answer your question, do I think she's riding the fan wave, or do I think motherfuckers is doing research? Both. It's both, bro.
Me personally, I feel like she doesn't have the credentials to be president. That's just me personally.
What credentials do you
What's the,
need to
what's
be
the
president?
credentials you need?
I feel like
Because she actually does have the credentials.
Nah,
You know where
she
she coming
do.
from?
I know where she's coming from, but I feel like
Bitch
For
was like
me-
an attorney in Cali.
yeah, I know, but that don't mean shit, bro.
Alright, not the bitch.
What?
Bitch. Trying to
That don't
young,
mean
the
nothing.
young woman.
Being an
the
attorney,
female.
being an attorney don't mean too much.
It don't mean
It
too
don't
much,
mean
but
too
it
much.
means enough to have
I feel
a
like-
background to run for
All
president.
right, so it's different. The reason why I say that is because when Hillary was running for president, it was different versus what Kamala is.
When Hillary was running for
Hillary-
president, that's because her man Bill Clinton was the number one ball. Yeah, they tell you.
Yeah.
we need another one of those.
I ain't gonna lie, we need Bill Clinton. We need another Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was
He was
a
so
good,
true to
he,
the
Yeah,
game.
nah, for real. Though,
He
I ain't
had
gonna
sex
lie.
with that woman.
Yeah.
She lied.
Mhm.
He the first president to make being a president late, yo. You understand me, son? I did not have sexual affairs with that young woman. Understand what I'm saying? No, damn well she was
I don't know.
that.
I just don't feel like
Allegedly.
allegedly go crazy because
That's what they was
Made
saying.
her famous.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Monica
You know what I'm saying?
Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky.
Lewinsky.
That's where Nicki
She was thick,
Minaj
too.
came from. She
Lewinsky.
wanted to be the president.
she was thick. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like Carmella. Like I don't feel like she's the president.
Well, I'm gonna
of
tell
the
you right
United States.
now.
I just don't see it. Like
I'm gonna tell you right
I
now,
just don't
buddy.
see it.
She gonna spank homeboy.
Nah, that's
And-
cool.
and no.
I ain't voting for
No, no.
Trump either. You feel me?
But
But,
she
I
gonna
just
spank
Yeah, it's gonna
homeboy.
happen, bro.
She gonna
Yeah.
spank homeboy. You know how I know? Cause when
And she got
Trump-
women on her side too.
yeah, she got all the
there's
women
more
on
women
her
in
It's gonna
side.
the
happen.
world than men.
She got
So,
all the women on
but-
her side.
but Trump buried himself.
Yeah,
now
he
you
did.
got a female running for presidency. You was all out here grabbing women by the coochies and all of that. It's not gonna be happening anymore.
Yeah.
And you see how he tried to dog my man Biden in their last debate. And he almost brought my son out of character. I don't know if y'all watched it, but at one point, it's not funny. But Biden got emotional. And he was like, off camera, behind there, you were saying that you didn't want to come in that. And he said it like this. He said, you said you didn't want to come in no room with them people. Because they, and he said a few words that he repeated what Trump said. He was like, you said they're suckers and chumps, and he started getting so emotional. It's the first time since he been speaking that I ain't never seen him lose train of thought. He said, we ain't no suckers and chumps. You the sucker and chump. My son ain't no sucker. Your son's a sucker. And he was relating that to the situation that his son is undergoing right now with the drugs. Right? So now that he's not in the debate no more, if you watch that debate, you will see how Trump was on him. Like, he was like, did y'all just see how he couldn't even remember a few seconds ago? He was bugging on him. He's not going to be able to pull out with Kamala. Kamala is going to run through him. She's going to tear him apart. She's from an attorney background. She's going to shred him.
She could
And
debate.
He knows
That's all
that
I heard.
because that's what I'm trying to say, though.
That's all I
He's
heard.
not going to debate. Look, they should have been had a debate already, but they did agree to one. I forgot what date it is, but she's going to tear this motherfucker apart. The stuff that he was doing to Biden, he's not going to be able to pull on her.
I'm not gonna lie
Understand
though.
what I'm saying? Like,
This is the sad truth though, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Donald Trump gonna win. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. It's a sad truth. It's a sad truth. I really
one of them people
nah
that
nah
had
nah
the Uck Biden sign.
nah.
You're voting?
I'm not
He
voting
said
at
he
all.
wasn't.
Nah, I'm not voting for neither.
See, it's people like him. that's
People
gonna
like
make
him,
win.
y'all. Just
Listen,
saying shit.
You the people that's
Bro,
making him
listen,
win.
I don't want Kamala to be president either. I feel like that would be a bad
She's
choice.
the better
bro.
bet than him,
She's the
though.
better bet than
Better
him.
bet?
She's the better bet, exactly. Better bet than him. But listen,
Same thing with like when it was
We don't know
between
what we
Biden
getting
and
with
Trump.
Carmelo.
Niggas said Biden was the better bet than Trump.
yeah,
Tell you.
I feel like both. It's honestly,
With Kamala, she just gonna be. We gonna
It's
be better
the-
off with her.
it's the better of two evils. I feel like Kamala ain't gonna.
Cause
really
my
do
man
shit.
Trump is out here playing in y'all faces, buying niggas, giving niggas sneakers and shit. What? To the black people though, because that's what we like
Yeah,
sneakers.
he had Chef G pull up. That was crazy.
That wasn't
Yeah,
even
shit.
real.
That wasn't real.
Nah,
For real.
probably.
And Chef G got money for that. I know he did. He had to have. I don't know.
Man.
Me personally, I feel like Trump gonna win only because scandal and all that extra shit.
Cause
He
money
has
make
people-
the world go round.
Nah,
He got
for-
money.
That too.
Motherfucker
The
got
money, the scandalism with him. Like, people are gonna go more towards a figure that, like, is more exciting, you could say, than Carmela is
That-
boring.
and-
Carmela's boring, bro. There's
and-
really nothing to her
And
that
after that little
you know what I
stick,
mean.
What's her name?
Boring.
What's
Carmela, whatever.
Carmela?
Carmela.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Carmela, whatever.
Kamala
It don't
Harris.
matter.
Nigga said
Carmela.
Carmela.
with an R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm glad you caught that.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
She's not even black.
But after that stunt he
Bro
pulled,
says she not even
where
black.
homeboy
She
got
Indian.
grazed
She just
by,
started
the,
calling him her
by
black.
the bullet, America's voting for him. And when
Yeah.
I say America, I don't mean
Our
America,
America,
but
but-
America's voting
yeah.
for him. That motherfucker put the black peace sign in the ear,
Yeah,
shit
bro,
like
what?
that in that photo.
Yo, I'm
That
telling you,
shit
I ain't
was
gonna
all
lie.
in the newspaper.
This is why he gonna win, because one, they tried to assassinate him live.
And you know what's funny?
That's why he's gonna win.
He was like this on the podium.
Y'all made
Then
him
the
look
nigga
gangster.
kind of like leaned, and
Yeah.
then you saw him go. Then you heard, fuck is the king? He's got shot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
You know what's crazy though? They really
Oh.
tried to kill him.
They
'Cause-
didn't try to kill him. What they did was they just sent the message. That's how I feel. Like, just sent the message. Cause look at where the nigga was that sniped at him on top of that building. There were two to 4 guards right there, trained to hear shit like that. And you didn't hear that shit above your head,
Nah.
huh?
My whole thing is,
Nigga, the sniping didn't
they
have a
said if
muzzle.
Trump didn't move, he would have died.
Fam, like I said, that nigga was on top of that roof for a minute. And there's a lady that has a video that surfaced, and she was watching him, but didn't know what that was in his hand when he was laying down. Fam, the message got sent, nigga, you could get touched. That was the message. Because if he wanted to kill him, I promise you, that nigga could have killed him. How can you miss a shot like that, bro?
He
if
gonna-
you grazed the nigga ear already. He grazed that nigga, fam. I'm telling you, he could have shot that nigga. The message was sent. I'm just telling you right now.
Listen, man, I feel
That
like
nigga Trump thought he was powerful. He couldn't get touched.
Listen, I
That
feel
shit
like
woke his ass up right
He
there.
didn't get caught, right?
Huh?
He didn't get caught.
They
right?
killed him.
nah, they
They
killed
killed the
him.
nigga.
Yeah.
They killed him.
Yeah.
They killed him.
Smoked his ass.
Mhm.
How far was the shot?
He wasn't that.
He wasn't that far. He
wasn't
was
far,
on the
bro.
roof.
He was damn near in the
Yeah.
crowd. He was just
Yeah.
on the roof in
He
the
was on
crowd.
the roof in
And
the crowd.
technically, when you're a president, they supposed to search a certain amount of radiuses of buildings, blocks, rooftops.
They didn't
all
do
that
that.
shit.
They didn't do none of that.
But Trump said, "I'm Trump.
Mhm.
They love me."
Mhm.
Well, the message got sent, nigga. Not all of us love him.
They smoked that nigga. Damn.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
cooked
They
him.
cooked them.
Imagine.
Yeah, that nigga Trump was talking about my shoe when they was rushing him off the stage.
I don't know, man. I just feel like
He want to show America. He want to
Trump gonna win, man. It's sad to say, but Trump gonna win. I really feel like that, bro. It's fucked up, but me personally, I really feel like
Why?
Trump's gonna win.
You feel like there's mad old white folks still in this country?
I feel like old white folks run this country.
That is a fact.
That's how I feel. So like, you feel me? I put it like this: Obama won because
'Cause of
they
us.
wanted to. Yeah,
Because of us, no.
Be-
Because
Obama
that was
won
the most
because of
in
us.
history that
black people voted.
not even well that and a young generation,
Generation
like
voted.
fresh 18-year-olds. That was
Mhm.
the first in history that much people voted. Like,
Uh,
You
but-
don't think Kamala has the same hype?
No,
I mean, she
definitely
get it
not.
from like
Obama
The-
came in with
the
like
stallionaires.
Obama came in with like he was relatable to everybody.
that's right,
Carmella
she
is not
black and
relatable
white.
to
So
everybody.
everybody can relate to
Like I said, Carmella just started claiming her blackness not too long ago.
But I also feel like she has it with the women.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Not
cool.
just
about, like,
yeah,
It's
her-
cool. Women, but the women.
Listen,
What did I say? The white man runs the world, bro.
Like you said, old white people.
Exactly. Don't matter. The white man runs the world. Old white people
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter. Same shit.
If she could get enough votes, this is a dub. And the women,
that's a fact.
there's more women in the world.
That's
than
what I
men.
was-
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Especially with the youth.
but what I'm
and
saying is, how
girls.
much percentage of those women are actually gonna vote?
The ones that don't want to hear, it's okay to be grabbing my pussy when
Cool.
I can
And
You know what's
a whole
crazy?
bunch of these
You know what's
women hate
crazy?
Trump, so
You know what's
exactly.
crazy? You know what's crazy?
just
The
might
first
have
time Trump ran for office, that's what they said,
Okay.
What?
and he won.
Okay.
Because he was going against Hillary Clinton.
And that was
The
another
second-
thing
That
too.
was another
You
thing.
know what really was his downfall with that? Because
It was when they leaked her email.
email.
Yeah,
if
emails.
they didn't do that shit,
She would have won.
exactly.
No, she would've
So
won.
period,
She would've
nigga,
won.
Kamala
She
gonna
would've
smoke that
That's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying. It's like,
If the women feel like, yo, yeah, nah, if enough of us stand
man,
up.
women is tired
Yeah.
of Trump. So it's
I'm
like,
telling you, bro. He's all about
I
this
still feel like he
abortion
gonna win.
shit and
Facts.
telling them what they can do with their
Controlling
body.
their bodies
Nobody
right.
wants to hear that.
nobody wanna
I
hear
still
that
feel like
shit.
he's gonna win.
Okay.
I could just see the writing on the wall.
Look at that. Look at that camera right there.
I can see the writing on the wall.
You see your
No
face?
funny shit. I can
Remember
see
that
the writing
face.
on the
Remember that
wall.
smile.
I can see the writing. Yo, bro, he
Because
gonna
November
win.
is literally around
I
the
know,
corner.
bro, and he's
Oh,
gonna win.
man.
He's gonna win. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all, he gonna win. I'm telling y'all, he gonna win.
Alright, sounds good. You swing, you standing
I'm
on
telling
that.
y'all, he gonna win. I don't want
You
him to
starting
win.
to say,
But look what's
say.
Nah, I don't want him to win. Nah, well, I was a Republican.
Republican?
Now I'm a Democrat. Now I'm a Democrat. I was a Republican.
That's what
now I'm a
Trump is.
Democrat. Yeah, I know. There's a reason why I'm a Democrat.
What you was doing on that side?
A Republican? I didn't. My views didn't align with Democratic views at the time.
But it is now.
Yeah.
I'm right. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Y'all heard it here on Only Facts Podcast.
Only podcast.
God damn. God damn.
God damn.
God damn.
It didn't align.
I'm glad I
with-
came down today,
It
boy.
did.
This nigga funny.
God
It didn't align with what the you feel me? Now it aligns with what Democrats want to do, but before my views and like it aligned with Republicans. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
if she does win, what happens now? What happens next? What happens to Trump if she wins?
He gonna run again, nigga. He gonna run one more
Yeah.
time.
I think he's allowed to run one more time.
He's running one more
When
time.
he got indictments
No.
to face, you know.
Yeah,
what's
but
next.
I don't,
He
nigga.
got
He's
immunity.
not in
He's got hit
jail.
with another one.
He's not
What?
in jail.
Another indictment.
He's not in
I ain't
jail.
hear
He
about
just
it.
got hit with another
He's
one.
not in
But
jail.
He got immunity to most of his indictment
Yeah.
charges. So whatever
not going to
this
jail.
charges that they got, if it ain't as serious as the first 34, then I don't know. But the nigga made clear that he got immunity and shit. So
Mm.
I thought that immunity happened up until like if he wins or loses this shit. Like if he loses, niggas is on. But up until he win, you know what I mean? Like you can have it.
yeah,
up
that's how I
until
feel
you-
like it might be. But
But the moment he loses, like, alright, you
Snatch
got
that
shit to do.
motherfucker up.
Like,
get your orange hair and ass.
But that's why I feel like he's more inclined to win because he doesn't want that to happen. So
Well,
now he has more of an
He better
incentive.
find some dirt on Kamala.
He has a
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
there's
Well,
already dirt
that
on
is-
her. They already said that her husband was cheating. They said that she used to.
Really,
That's not
that's
really
private love affair. They
Yeah,
give a fuck
but-
about that.
Ain't no dirt.
That's like saying
I'm
that
talking
Donald.
about corrupt
Nah,
He's talking about emails that got the
bribery
juicy
underneath-
stuff in it.
under
Right?
That's like
table
all right. So
deals,
boom.
nigga.
So since we're talking about that, they put out that Trump fucked that porn star or whatever.
So
that
a
was
long time ago. So.
yeah, but that was against him though. Niggas put that against
Yeah,
him.
but he won. He beat that.
And he paid for that.
You know,
So.
and he paid for it.
That was
that
the-
was it.
that was
That
the
was a
scandal. He
mutual
paid for it.
transaction.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't rob her. He didn't rape
know what I
her.
mean?
He gave her
Yeah.
some bread, and she said, "Come on,
She
you're
said,
gonna be
"Let's
the
do it."
president. Let's do it."
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Probably
That's
grabbed her
what
by
that
the coochie, you know,
Right.
but he paid for that.
But we talking about under the table deals,
Right.
like
So if
corruption,
he can't find
bribery.
nothing like that,
Yeah.
and he can't physically beat her on
Mhm.
a one-on-one straight up fair game, it's over. He's
I
out
still
here.
feel like he's gonna win.
The
though.
women
People
is
vote
going
for
to
him,
chew
bro.
him up.
People are gonna vote for him, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the same
not
ones
saying
that
that
voted
there's
for him
not.
before.
We just
We're
saying
gonna
that there's
vape
gonna be
him.
more people.
But right now,
Come on.
because my son stepped down and Kamala stepped up, these
Facts.
women gonna vote, bro.
But I'm
And that
not
was
gonna
a
lie to
major
you.
like curveball in this.
It
whole-
is.
The real reason why I
debate
feel
on
like
this whole
Kamala gonna
presidency.
lose on some real shit. The real reason why I feel like she gonna lose is because think about all the like red wing people.
I'll tell you right now, when your woman viewers view this podcast, fuck Trey, fuck Trey, fuck
And that's cool, but I'm looking at this shit.
You gonna be pissed, boy.
Listen, and that's
I'm
cool,
shut
but
the fuck up.
I'm looking at this from a realistic view. Not for real. I'm looking at this
Dangerous.
from a realistic view. When you look at the politics of what's going on between Trump and Kamala, bro, Trump has the advantage in every single way. The only reason why they put Kamala in the race is because they couldn't do, like, if they didn't put Kamala in the race, they would have to raise money for a whole new campaign.
So
They didn't want to do
coming out
that.
their pockets.
They
Coming
didn't
from
do-
whoever you could get the best.
Yeah, exactly. But they didn't want to do that, so that's why
Who's
they
they?
chose Carmella. What are you talking about? The party, the Democratic Party, did not want to do that. That's stated. You can look that up. That's stated. The Democratic Party didn't want to raise another, like they didn't want to pick another president to run against Trump because it was too late. That's why they picking
Right,
Carmella.
it was too late. Not
Yeah.
because they didn't want to. They didn't have the money.
They,
or nothing.
I'm telling you, no. They didn't have the money.
But
they
which one
didn't
was
have
it?
the
You
money.
said that they said it was because it was too late.
Nah, because it was too late and they didn't have the money. The money that
That's
they have,
stated.
facts. The money that they have right now is from Biden's campaign.
I'm pretty sure.
That's the only reason why
She
Kamala
was
could
the-
use
she
it.
was
If
the
it was a
vice-
different, what I'm
she's the
saying,
backup to him.
Right.
She's
exactly.
second.
But what I'm saying is, if they had enough time, she wouldn't be running. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
That's all I'm saying. She would not
You really
be even
don't
a
know that
contender.
answer because it's not here.
Nah,
to
it's
decide.
stated. What do you? Well, we could look it up. It's
Look it
stated.
up, pull it up. Let me
It's
see it.
stated, bro.
Let me see.
It's stated. This is stated. She was like her vice president was the person they wanted to run. I don't mean that.
He into his combo now.
Yeah, you gotta Google it. Do some research
Yeah.
for the Only Facts podcast.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, we want to see that shit so I can point to the camera.
Yeah.
Word up, man. That's lit.
Hold on, I got you right now.
How many more topics I got?
Like 4, but 3 for real.
You still looking it up? It's a lot of dead space here, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Thought it was documented. I'd have just said, Bixby, pull up the documented statement that Dre said we ain't have enough money in the Democratic Party.
Simple.
Searching. I did not find what you requested.
Oh,
It seems to
Lee
be
Facts
invalid.
podcast.
Oh.
Oh,
Kamala
Lee Facts
has the money.
podcast.
Facts.
Oh, Lee Facts podcast. Oh.
Something's popped up.
Nah, Dre doing research is
Yeah,
crazy,
what the hell?
man.
Now I'm looking for a CNN.
Nah, it's over. What's next?
Yeah, it's over.
went to see it.
What's the next one?
The next
They
one,
said it on CNN.
you talking about Mariah Carey. How would y'all feel if y'all lost 2 relatives in the same
Well, who was
day,
the
man?
relative? Her mother and her sister?
Yeah.
Right, on the same day.
On the same
Same
day.
week.
Her
and
mother
same
and her
day.
sister the
Yes.
same day.
Same day.
Yes, same week and same day.
That's heavy.
I'd be distraught.
Yeah, me too.
I'd
I
be
wouldn't even be
distraught
talking
just-
to nobody.
I'd be distraught just off the fact that
My sister.
the person that birthed me and my sibling.
And my sibling.
No, yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. They didn't disclose
Yeah,
that
they didn't
information.
disclose that.
Yeah.
Damn.
All they said
Mariah
was
Carey
people
praise.
close to Mariah
My condolences.
notified
My
her,
condolences, Miss Carey.
notified the media that she was notified that her mother and her sister passed on the weekend on the same day.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's tragic. That's
So the
Drake-
kids lost her grandmother and the kids lost her auntie. Mariah lost her mother. Mariah lost her sister. Yep.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, I'll be distraught. I mean, then again, I don't really know how close she was with us, her family, like how tight her family is, but I'm pretty sure she tight with her mama,
Right.
let alone her sister. But yeah, I'll be hurt. And I feel for her, praise and condolences to her family, but
Facts.
yeah. That's something. I mean, growing up, nobody's ready for death, so it's kind of natural for us to bury our parents. It's not natural for your parents to bury you.
That's
so
true.
just look at it like that. You burying your mother, she's not burying you. Your mother lived her life, gave you life, and your sister. I'm praying to your sister didn't live a full life probably, but you gonna live the life for the both of them now. So you gotta look at it.
That's
You
true.
living on for the ones that passed off already.
That's heavy, man. That's heavy, man.
What's up with CNN? They
You're right.
they
What's
got
going
that
on with
document for you?
information?
He's quiet. He's still looking it up.
Still
No,
looking
I'm
it
trying to
up.
look. It's
It's
not.
alright, it's alright. Just type
It's
in the
alright.
statement that you said to us on Google.
You ain't
It'll
gonna
pop
find
up
it,
if
player.
It's documented.
It's over. You ain't gonna find it.
Facts.
You want to talk about New York Fashion Week?
What's up with it?
I can't wait for New York Fashion Week.
When is it? October?
September.
No. It's like the second week of September.
Oh, so right after Labor Day
First
week?
of September.
Right after. Oh, so there you go.
For Labor Day week?
Mm-hmm.
Next week? I'll be in Mexico, so I won't be.
Mexico. What the hell?
Yeah, my mother' birthday September 4th. Shout out my mother. Happy
Oh, that's my
birthday,
sister's
mama
birthday.
love.
Happy
Word?
birthday, your mom's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's Beyonce's birthday too. Who around the world?
Oh look, he
Uh-oh.
found it. He found the information.
What?
That's
What-
my
what?
brother's birthday.
Somebody zoom right here. Zoom.
They say Biden is out of the 2024 race. What happens to his campaign donations? Question mark. Kamala Harris, not Carmela,
Whatever her name
is the only Democrat who could seamlessly access Biden's hundreds of millions in campaign cash. Then it says President Joe Biden announced Sunday that he is dropping out of the 2024 presidential race and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris as his choice for the Democratic nominee. A practical question follows. What happens to his campaign funds? The Biden campaign said it had $240 million in cash on hand earlier this month. That's a lot of money. Compared to former President
God
Donald Trump's $331 million.
Damn.
Yeah, like I said, he's a businessman, entrepreneur.
90 M?
Yeah, he's about yeah,
Right? About
yeah.
90 M?
yeah.
Damn.
Campaign finance rules put campaign finance rules. Where the fuck was I at? Oh, campaign finance rules put some limits on what Biden can do with that money now that he's no longer running for president. The money isn't just in limbo. However, though it's not yet completely certain whether Harris will become the nominee, she need Biden's delegates at the Democratic National Convention to assume the candidacy. Though his endorsement certainly puts her dead ahead of any possible competition, she could access Biden's funds more easily than
That's
any other
crazy.
Democrat. So,
Right.
yeah. But you heard the last part, right?
She can access it more easily.
Or before that?
Yeah, I did it. What was the last part?
So you can hear me clearly.
Let's go.
I'll say that part over. The money isn't just in limbo. However, though it's not yet completely certain whether Harris will become the nominee, she need Biden's delegates at the Democratic National
that just
Convention
happened. That
to
just
assume the candidacy. Although his endorsement certainly puts her ahead of any possible competition.
Yeah, her endorsements.
No, his endorsement, him endorsing her, backing her.
Yeah, That's the only.
Gonna
that's the only
smoke
way.
this mother flood.
That's the
puppet,
only
bro.
way that she can run. That's the only way that any Democrat could beat him is if Kamala runs. You just heard it. Because without her, it's gonna be hard to get that money to run another campaign against this nigga. So she was the only best choice. That's what I'm trying to say. If they had
That's how
time
you
and they had
feel.
the money to raise that shit, they would not be using her. 100%, they would use somebody else.
Okay.
I'm being serious.
All right, that's your opinion.
It's not
You
an
have the
opinion.
bread.
It's fact.
They have it.
They have it, but they can't use it if it's not her. If it's another person, if they chose somebody else to be president, they'll have to start a whole new campaign up. They can't access those funds because that's part of Biden's funds.
I mean, but if Biden
But
was
if he,
endorsing
right,
her
if he
back,
endorsed
they
her,
Yeah, nah, but that's because she's vice president, so it's easy for that. But if it was somebody else who was totally not vice president,
Like
somebody
my son
another
Sanders? Bernie
exactly,
Sanders?
like Bernie Sanders.
so if he endorsed Sanders, Sanders wouldn't have access to his bread.
No, it would be harder. It's easier because she's a vice president. That's why it's easier. If she wasn't vice president, it would not be that easy. She wouldn't even be a thought process in her running if she was a vice president. That's a fact.
All right, well,
Alright.
y'all heard it from his mouth. So
Right.
November coming, we'll see what's up, baby.
When he wins, man, I told
What's
you.
another? What's the next one? I mean,
When he wins,
I'm
man,
talking like it's a championship.
I'll tell you when he wins. I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, he's
well, we
gonna
know who
win.
he vote for.
I'm not voting for nobody. I'm not voting for nobody.
Not voting.
I'm not voting at all. I don't want Kamala in office, and I don't want Donald Trump in office. I want the president, the vice president that Kamala is running with. I want him to be president.
Who that?
I'll show you. I got you right now. Nah, I
You
got
don't
you.
even
Right
know his
now.
name.
Somebody completely else.
Yeah, what's
Nah.
next?
It's the last topic, man.
What is it?
Like how you.
I don't know. I don't got nothing to do with this. Like, this is not.
Oh, that's fine. He looking up info.
He always got to look up info.
Alright, so when you feeling like misaligned
Tim
with
Walz.
yourself, what do you do?
Oh, he found it.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah,
That
we
was
found
fast.
this faster than
That was
the city
fast.
document.
No, because the other one was an
Yeah, the
article.
book.
What's his name? Tim Walz.
Yeah, Tim Walz.
Governor Walz is a champion for America's working families. What America?
He
Y'all
should
know
be-
the white man?
Yeah, of course.
This nigga Dre.
Nigga, what other black people was running?
He enlisted in the Army National Guard when he
Is
turned
that why we're
17.
voting for him?
Exactly.
They're black?
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Thank you. Is that
Nah,
why you're
he's
voting for
for-
her? Because she's black? Because I'm not doing it because
Is
she's black.
that
I'm
what
talking
we're
about
doing?
policies and shit like that. I like his policies, what he wants to do. I'm being serious. Are you voting for her because she's black, or are you voting for her? Not for real though.
Like,
Is
what?
niggas not
That's
for
a
real though?
question. That's
Not
what
for
I'm
real.
asking.
Is niggas voting for her
mean-
because she's a female and she's black, or is it because of her policies and what she wants to do? Because do you even know what she wants to do?
I ain't know what Obama wants to do.
Exactly.
I know what
Because he
Obama
was
wants to
black.
do. Obama wanted to do
And now
healthcare
he's a-
change. Obama wanted to do schools. Obama wanted to do taxes. Obama wanted to make the middle school.
LGBTQ.
Exactly. Want to. That's why he signed that
And now
bill.
he's known as
Yo,
the
come
worst-
on.
and now
It's
he's
more.
known-
It's more
Nah,
than
it's
just
only
Now
because
their
he's
of that.
known as the
persona.
worst
Say that,
presidents,
right.
though.
It's only because of that LGBTQ shit. Like that don't matter. They
That he's
got
known as
boys.
one of the
But that's what I'm
They
saying though.
They
What's
got
Carmela's?
laws.
What's her policies? What is she? What's
What she stand for?
exactly?
What the,
What? You heard all the W? What the niggas
What does
about
she
to say
stand
what,
for?
Where, when, who, and why?
Because like nah, for real.
woman.
All I'm saying is at least Hillary.
What does she stand
Listen,
for?
when Hillary was going against Donald Trump, I was gonna vote for Hillary because of her policies, what she wanted to do. You feel me?
Oh, I was gonna vote for her because that's Bill Clinton's ex-wife.
But that's what I'm talking about.
man.
What is
I gotta
niggas
keep
really
it in the
voting
family,
for?
baby.
What is niggas really voting
Nah,
for though? That's
I
what
hear
I'm
what you're
saying.
saying,
though.
but-
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he's gonna
Let me
win
tell you
because
something. I'm
Trump has a
voting for-
plan. Kamala don't have a plan. Trump, but no matter if you
Well,
agree with his plan
You
or
don't
not,
know what her plan is. She
Yeah,
probably
you
does
probably-
have one.
she
We
probably
just
does have a
don't know
plan,
her
but
agenda,
that's the
but-
thing though. Why hasn't she told us her plan yet? As a president, you're supposed to tell us what you want to do. Everybody knows what every president is going to do before they do it. It's either they do it or they don't.
Well, it's not even what they want to do, to be honest, because
That's what I'm about to say.
Are you sure she didn't do that?
Even with Obama, he wants to
Do
do
you
bad
know her
shit.
policies?
Yeah,
No,
but-
And now
I don't.
he's
I
known
don't
as
really
the
focus
worst
on
black
that.
person.
look.
I mean, one of the
I
worst
ain't gonna lie to you.
presidents.
when
Nah,
this
he's only
president,
known as one of the worst presidents because of what Donald Trump did after he left office.
Nah, but even that.
Who you
niggas
talking
was
about?
saying that
I'm talking about Obama.
bombed up.
Obama, they only
saying
classify
that
him
he's
like
a
that
bad
because of the LGBTQ shit.
No.
Everybody says that the only thing he really did was for the LGBTQ.
Nah, 'cause he-
Nah,
That's what they
also
be
call him a
saying.
war criminal.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
He's not no war criminal.
So, like,
Huh? If he's a
That's
war
still
criminal,
illegal.
every president before
Yeah,
him
he's a
and Bill
war
Clinton was a
criminal.
war criminal.
Yeah.
Nixon,
George
all of
Bush
these
is the
niggas.
worst
Like,
one.
what are you talking
If
about?
you really
Bush
want to talk
too.
about it, George Bush is the worst one out of all of them.
Y'all,
But-
they called him in.
This is the media. This is he say he and she say shit. But as far as the presidency, you said that
what's her goal? Like, what's
her policies?
Right. So you don't really know none of these niggas' mind frames
Facts.
before they get into presidency.
Facts.
And even when they do, whatever they want to do, they can't even just get it done like that because it has to go through bills, regulations.
I agree.
And all of
What's
that.
her policy?
Government
facts.
has to do that and all of that.
But
They
my
have to
thing
approve
is that
shit.
at
but
least-
even with the government runs this shit.
Of course.
The president is the puppet. They just a face
facts.
for us to point at and blame
That's a
shit
fact.
for.
That's a
The
fact.
government controls everything.
Facts.
When it says, "Oh, we just got a law passed and the president signed it," nigga, that's he has to sign it. That's it, or she has to sign it. That's it. They don't even know what half that shit is. I promise y'all that. They don't. Them papers
I agree
come
with
in
all that.
by the hundred.
I
Hey,
agree with
Mr.
all
President,
that.
we gotta sign this. Hey, Mr. President, we need your signature. Hey.
What's her
What does she
policy
want to
though?
do?
What is
What
she
does
want
she
to do
want
that
to
everybody
do?
wants
What
to
does she
vote
want to
for
do
her?
in
Here's the phone.
office?
I mean,
Oh,
you've been putting
Right.
the
What?
notes
It's her
up.
policies.
Jay, you might have cracked. You might have cracked the code, Jacob.
What's she?
Why is
going for?
everybody
What's she
voting for
going
her?
for that you so against?
If you asking me, the
doesn't even come
females
up.
probably voting for her because it's a change, bro.
Damn.
You feel me? Like, it's
Damn.
not a man in
Did nothing
presidency.
came up?
It's gonna be a woman in presidency. Yeah, it's
Economy,
probably because she black. Yeah,
immigration,
it's probably 'cause she a woman, but
abortion,
you don't know.
NATO, Ukraine.
Oh yeah,
aid,
this is her stuff right here. That's what she
Yeah.
stands up for against the abortion.
Israel, Gaza war,
Boom, look, see, crack
taxes,
go.
healthcare, crime. This is regular shit that any mayor or anybody
This
else
is
will be
regular
doing.
shit.
But they can't.
It's
do it
regular
'cause they
shit,
need the
though. This is
presidency
regular
power,
shit,
too, to
though.
approve shit.
This is regular shit, though. This is like any president can say this, that they're for this.
Look up
in any
Trump's.
elections. I got you. I'll look up Trump's.
He's gonna make America great again. That's his policy. What is
That
it to
is-
look up?
That is what's
That is.
what's behind that
That was his
policy.
number one policy. Make America great again. Meaning make it like how it was back in the day with the founding people.
Is it?
Nah.
Okay.
Is it? I'm just
I
gonna
don't
say. I
think
don't
so.
know. I ain't voting. I don't know. Is it though?
Pull it up.
I am right now.
Pull it up. Fuck is magma with a red hat with white letters?
Mm-hmm.
What does that signify?
Mm.
Right. 'Cause if you
Okay.
want to make America great again, why is the hat red, blue, and white? Okay. It's just all red, white letters.
Okay. So for Trump's on abortion,
Keep the rich rich.
border
you know.
crisis,
Keep the immigrants
climate
out.
change, crime too for Trump,
Yeah, crime for on whose behalf?
yeah. fentanyl
Backing
crisis
up
and
the cops that's
opioid,
killing us.
fentanyl crisis and opioid epidemic,
He don't care about that.
inflation,
For the white, for the white. for the
Israel-Palestine
white
conflict, gun and safety. They're basically doing the same shit.
No, that's because that's what everybody wants them to change. That's
But that's what I'm saying,
want,
though.
the people. They're
That's
gonna
what I'm
say
saying,
that
though.
regardless for both of their agendas.
That's what I'm saying, though. What do they really want?
What do Trump really want? You didn't
I,
tell us that.
I just
Right.
did.
No, it was kind of the same thing for Kamala.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. But
So,
that's what I said. What do they really want?
personally,
I never
that's
said
what
just
I
her. I
said.
said what do they really want?
You don't know. That's what I just said. You
That's why I
don't
said
know
I'm not-
technically
I-
what they want personally until they're in that seat. Because even then, they can't get what they want done because they have to do the shit that the
Everybody else
previous
wants.
president didn't get done yet. I'm telling you, like Obama, they say he ain't do shit for us. That's what they be saying, and then he did more so for the LGBTQ war and all of that. But every president is only doing what the government is telling them to do. These niggas really don't have a say so, is what I'm saying, unless they got their own campaign backing the foundation that they did on their own. You get what I'm saying? They got
Yeah.
their own money from that. That's different. But other than that, bro, they do what these motherfucking people that we don't see in legislators and Congress and shit. They do what them niggas tell them to do. They make the laws. Congress and legislators, they make the laws for us.
I know.
So whenever the motherfuckers get
All I'm
together,
saying is, people gonna vote for Donald Trump because he's familiar. Kamala Harris is
the
not familiar.
YT's gonna vote for Donald Trump.
You-
And then you're gonna
White
have
people gonna
us.
vote for Kamala too. Kamala is not black. I'm gonna keep saying it. She's not black. She's Indian.
I don't care what she is. She ain't white. She got pigment, right? Oh,
Yep.
okay. What's the
Are
next
we
one?
voting for her for that reason?
I'm
though?
just giving you what you
I'm
asking.
just saying.
You're
Are we voting
saying
for her
she's
for
not
that?
black.
Like, if niggas is voting for her for that reason, That's crazy.
I mean, that's the same reason
I
niggas
just
voted
said if
for
you
Obama,
didn't
though.
hear-
So
But
it's
nah,
like-
niggas didn't vote for Obama
Yes,
for that.
a lot of
Niggas
people
did.
That's
did.
it,
A lot of
yeah.
people
That's
did.
And that's
Niggas
crazy
did.
though. That's
That's-
wild.
That's what it was.
Like, how are
crazy.
you
He was the
telling?
first black
How are you
president.
saying
That's
what people voted
crazy.
for him for? You
Like,
don't know
that's-
what anybody.
just
everybody,
being-
anybody.
just
knows.
being a
bro,
color,
niggas
just-
was just hype off a black president.
Right.
That's
Just
it.
your skin
And now
color
there's about to be a
shouldn't-
black woman president.
That's
Everybody's
crazy.
hype.
That's
That
crazy.
shit should not
That's
just.
what it is,
That shit
though.
should not be the
We
reason
understand
why.
what you're saying, but this
they
is
just
this is
shouldn't.
America.
This
That
the
shit is
only
crazy.
facts podcast.
This
It's
is
the
America.
facts.
That shit
It's
is
only
nuts,
facts.
y'all. That's
That
not
shit is
okay.
crazy, bro.
That's
That
the
shit is wild.
reality of it. Yeah,
That shit
it
is-
I'm not gonna lie, that's not okay.
That's not okay, bro. That's
What's
not
the next
cool.
topic? We
Voted
dwindling
because
Voting just
she's a
because,
black woman.
and just because she's a woman and she's
though.
black, that's why you're gonna.
Oh,
that's why
bro.
niggas are gonna vote for her. That's what
yeah,
you're telling
that's what
me.
it
That's
is.
crazy to me.
That's crazy.
That's
So-
crazy
Oh,
to
wow.
me.
This.
That's wild to me. That blows my mind.
I thought the loud blew your mind, but okay.
No,
Oh wow.
Hey man, sometimes the truth hits
that's
you like
crazy.
a truck.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Somebody just said something about the truth. They said that the truth. They said, "Why do y'all want to know? Why do y'all require to know the truth? When the truth actually, in facts, and this is true, it hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you
Mhm.
feel a type of way.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What do y'all niggas be wanting the truth for?
Like right
'Cause
now,
when
you
a
in
nigga
disbelief,
lied to you,
right? He in disbelief
You
because
be,
of the truth.
oh wow,
Yeah.
you be satisfied with the lie, but when the truth come out,
It's like whoa. Hit
like
you,
he
you
just
know what I
said,
mean? Hit
knock
you
you
like
the
that.
fuck out.
Like yeah,
What
like
you
it's
shot
crazy,
for? You
but
wanted
this-
the truth.
That's the reality of it.
Like your baby boy. Just tell me, Jody. I won't get mad. You ain't gonna get mad, Yvette? No. Okay. Here's the truth for
So,
your ass.
bing.
And then what happened?
I hate you.
You dirty. You a liar. So what do y'all want the truth for?
For confirmation.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
It's for confirmation.
That's different though.
Half-
If you
half the
start off
time-
with the truth, it doesn't always bother everybody.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
America, come on. You've
Yeah,
been getting
but-
lied to for so long, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
What?
We had an
Like,
age.
did you know Manhattan? It was an area out here. What was it called? Seneca Village or some shit like that.
Mhm.
And it was just us.
Yeah, I heard that Central
Yeah.
Park.
That was it. That's what they built
Central
over
Park.
it.
And then like they demolished that whole shit, and made Central Park.
Man, this
blacks
is
in
for
that
another
area.
podcast.
Facts.
I ain't gonna do that right now. This is for another episode. But what was your last topic?
How you feel when you misaligned with yourself? Like, what do you do?
When you're misaligned with yourself.
Yeah, like if you feel like you just not right.
You gotta
How you
get
go
back to
get
that
right?
mojo. You gotta find what you used to do that had you feeling right. You gotta
Mhm.
get back and unravel what the hell is going on. Clear your space, clear your mind. Get back to the state that you was in before you was unfine.
Okay. Me personally, I read books
What kind of books you read?
like wisdom books. Like I don't read like I wouldn't say
Fiction,
storybooks.
fiction,
Yeah,
novels, biographies.
biographies.
Okay,
That's what I'm into.
right. So you into that type? Okay.
Yeah, like I'll read someone else's experience.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
What about y'all?
What about y'all?
What do you mean that gets you? You said that gets you what? Misaligned?
What do you do to get yourself back aligned if you're feeling misaligned?
Relax.
What
Time
was
to
that
myself.
for you?
Yeah.
What is that for
What's
you?
relaxing
What's
for you?
relaxing
Time
for
to
you?
myself. Relax. Time to
Staying
myself.
to yourself.
Yeah,
Staying to yourself.
Staying to myself.
Putting the phone on D&D.
Yeah. Pretty much. Just chilling.
How about you, man?
I feel misaligned. I slow down.
Take a step back, look at everything, analyze the situation.
Yeah, like I won't answer my phone.
Mhm.
I won't scroll. Might go for a walk.
Mhm.
I might even take myself to a scenery where there's nothing to
just
distract
serene,
me.
right?
Yeah, I love it. So it's like I do that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Like being by the water.
Yeah, not even that. I'll go for a drive.
Mhm.
You know, no music. And, you know,
Just to
yeah.
gather your thoughts, clear
Yeah,
your mind.
cause you know things go fast, bro.
Yeah, things go quick.
And we tend to like move fast with a lot of shit. So it's like it's cool to slow down sometimes. Breathe. Nobody breathing no more. So yeah, bro.
Good answer. I like that.
Reflect.
Word.
Reflection.
Reflection is a
Sit
good
back
one.
and analyze your
Reflection.
situation at hand.
Yeah. Reflection.
Huh?
Reflection is a good one.
What do you do again?
He said he reads
I
books,
read
biographies.
Yeah, he does.
Looking for new knowledge, learning from other people's experiences. My
I
man
like
said he
spaced out,
stayed
bro.
himself.
Nah, gangsta, I spaced out. I ain't gonna lie. That's yeah. That's it.
Alright, y'all. This was the first episode of season 2. Thanks for rocking with us. Only Facts Podcast. I've been Al.
You got Enso.
Dre.
He called me Trey, but y'all can call me Sweat. Cause y'all ain't my friends. I don't He's my nigga. Sweat.
This is the only Facts podcast.
It's the Only Facts Podcast. Look us up everywhere.
Tell them subscribe.
Right.
Yeah, tell them subscribe.
Follow us on
Wow.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
We got the Twitter. It's gonna be
You
somewhere.
should have had. If it ain't black, it ain't facts.
But it's only facts.
It's
Yeah.
Only Facts.
It's only facts. So we know they's black.
Right, right.
They know.
Right.
They know it. Alright.
Yo, we
I
out.
know we out.
Right.
Thank you.
See y'all later, man.
It's only facts.